Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be ranking my top 15 anticipated movies with 10 honourable mentions. Without further ado, let's get into it. With the honourable mentions, I'm not going to say what it is, or not what it is, but what the synopsis or anything about it is. But going on, we have The Northman, A Nightmare Alley, Elvis, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, Disappointment Boulevard, Jackass Forever, Babylon, Top Gun Maverick, Bullet Train, and Killers of the Flower Moon. Now, on to our top 15. Number 15, for me, has to go to Jurassic World Dominion. Now, Jurassic World Dominion, I cannot wait for. I'm really anticipating this film. I think this could be a really entertaining film, and yeah, I just cannot wait. Number 14 is Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I was a massive fan of Sonic the Hedgehog 1, so yeah, I cannot wait for Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I like to see where this movie is going to go. The synopsis is when the evil Dr. Robotnik and his sidekick Knuckles make an unexpected visit to Earth on the search for an all-powerful emerald. Sonic joins forces with a new ally named Tails and embarks on a journey to find the emerald before it falls into the wrong hands. Now, the cast: Ben Schwartz of God, of course, is Sonic, Jim Carrey, Dr. Robotnik, and Idris Elba as Knuckles. I cannot wait for Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I really do have really high levels for this film. Hopefully, it's going to reach really good. I don't know what to expect, but I cannot wait to see what this film can be. Number 13 goes to Knives Out 2. Now, Knives Out 2, I absolutely cannot wait for this film. I love the original Knives Out. Great cast: Daniel Craig, Jenny Monáe, Catherine Hunt, Dave Bautista, Edward Norton, Madeline Klein, Leslie Odom Jr., Jessica Henwick, Kate Hudson, and Ethan Hawke, and directed by Ryan Johnson, who directed the OG Knives Out, Star Wars: The Last Jedi, which people are a bit about, and Looper. Cannot wait for Knives Out 2. I loved... How many times have I said this? I loved the OG Knives Out. I think this was one of my favourite movies of 2019, so I cannot wait for Knives Out 2. I don't know what the synopsis or anything about this film is. All I know is the cast, and then it's going to Netflix. So I do have hope with that, and yeah, I just cannot wait to see how good this film can be, which I think it could be a really good movie. Number 12, The Grey Man. The Grey Man is directed by the Russo brothers and stars Ryan Gosling, Chris Evans, and Ana de Armas. And the synopsis is: a Gentry is on a mission across Europe to rescue his handler and his family from Lloyd, a former cohort of Gentry's at the CIA. Lloyd wants Gentry terminated in order to shepherd $1 billion oil deal in Nigeria, where the president of that country wants Gentry dead for the assassination of his brother. Any movie that has Chris Evans, Ryan Gosling, Ana de Armas, and directed by the Russo brothers, I'm hooked. I love all these people. I think they're fantastic actors, directors, actresses. Cannot wait for The Grey Man. Just sounds like up my alley. I just cannot wait to see how this film is going to represent on the screen. I think it's going to be... Well, it's on Netflix, going to Netflix, but I cannot wait for this movie. Number 11 sadly did not make it. I know people are going to absolutely hate this pick, but I'm sorry. It's The Flash. Now, the reason why I put it not in my top 10 is because it's trying to jam heaps of stuff in there. I don't know what to expect or if it's going to work, but I still cannot wait for this film. I'm super excited. The cast is fantastic, written by Andy Muschietti, who has directed, of course, It and Chapter 2. I cannot wait to see how well this film can be. I love what they're going to do with this film, how they're going to do multiverse, Ben Affleck and Michael Keaton returning as Batman. Cannot wait to see that. And yeah, if I put it low, like number 11, not my top 10, I still am really excited. I'm really excited to see this film. Don't get me wrong, I cannot wait. Now to my top 10. Number 10, Mission Impossible 7. I cannot wait for Mission Impossible 7, directed by Christopher McQuarrie, who has directed Mission Impossible Fallout, Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, Jack Reacher, and then gonna direct Mission Impossible 7 and Mission Impossible 8. So the cast, come on: Tom Cruise, Rebecca Ferguson, Simon Pegg, Hayley Atwell, Ving Rhames, Vanessa Kirby. Yeah, I'm already hooked, and I cannot wait for Mission Impossible 7. I love the Mission Impossible franchise. I loved Mission Impossible Fallout, so I cannot wait for Mission Impossible 7 and to see what this film can do on screen. I think this can be a really entertaining and a fun movie that I just cannot wait to watch, and I'm a huge Mission Impossible fan, so I do have hope for this film. And it's like the Avengers, right? Like how they did it Infinity War and Endgame. They're doing like a lead up to the finale, so Mission Impossible 7 is the lead up to the finale. Number 9 is Black Adam. Black Adam, I absolutely cannot wait for. The reason why, Dwayne Johnson, of course. I'm a huge fan of Dwayne Johnson, and of course, Eldris Hodge, Noah Centineo, Pierce Brosnan, directed by Jermaine Collet Serra, so if I got that wrong, who has directed Jungle Cruise, Orphan, The Shallows, House of Wax, Non-Stop, The Commuter, Unknown, Run All Night, and then going to direct Jungle Cruise 2. Black Adam, I absolutely cannot wait for. This film sounds like a film that I am going to enjoy the hell out of. And I'm a big Dwayne Johnson fan. He's my favourite actor of all time. And yeah, come on, it's Black Adam, and it's like a villain of Shazam, and I loved Shazam, so I cannot wait. Number 8 is Nope. Now, Nope is a film that I think is going to kill it. I absolutely cannot wait for Nope. So the synopsis, we don't know much about it, but the cast: Daniel Kaluuya, Keke Palmer, and Stephen Yeun, and of course directed by Jordan Peele, who has directed Get Out, Us, and then Nope. I just cannot wait to see Nope. I think it's coming out in July. I'm pretty sure, and I've heard some things about what this film is going to be. I think it's like an electronic store. I'm not completely sure. Sorry if I got that wrong, but I just cannot wait for Nope. Jordan Peele directing this film. Come on, it's a Jordan Peele film. Whoever is not anticipating Jordan Peele, come on, it's Nope, absolutely. Number 7 is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Now, I absolutely can't wait for this film. Sam Raimi is directing it. I love Sam Raimi. He's a fantastic director who has directed, of course, Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, and Spider-Man 3, the Evil Dead trilogy, Drag Me to Hell, Oz the Great Powerful, great films. And then cast: Benedict Cumberbatch, Elizabeth Olsen, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Rachel McAdams, Benedict Wong. Fantastic cast. The movie overall, I absolutely cannot wait to watch this film. This sounds like an awesome film. And again, dealing with the multiverse, and I think this can just be a massive fun ride. And I'm going to hopefully enjoy the hell out of this film, which I think I'm definitely going to do, because I just cannot wait to see this film. My number 6 that did not make it on my list is Thor: Love and Thunder. Now, Thor: Love and Thunder, I absolutely cannot wait for. Taika Waititi, who's directing it. I think Taika Waititi is a phenomenal director. We don't know the synopsis yet, but it has Chris Hemsworth, Christian Bale, Natalie Portman, Tessa Thompson, Jamie Alexandra, Taika Waititi, Jeff Goldblum, Chris Pratt, Dave Bautista, Karen Gillan, Bradley Cooper, Vin Diesel, Paul Clementif, Sean Gunn, Ben Falcone, Russell Crowe, Luke Hemsworth, Matt Damon, who's going to be in this film, Sam Neill, and Melissa McCarthy, and of course directed by Taika Waititi, who has of course directed Jojo Rabbit, Thor Ragnarok, What We Do in the Shadows, Hunt for the Water People, Boy, and Eagle vs. Shark. And I'm going to be directing a film that I cannot wait for, Next Goal Wins. And yeah, I cannot wait for this film. This sounds like a really entertaining film that I just cannot wait to watch and enjoy. My number 5. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. Sorry about that. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely loved Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. It's a fantastic movie. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1, I cannot wait for. Has a great cast. Shamik Moore, Haley Steinfeld, Jake Johnson, Oscar Isaac, and Isaiah Ray. We do have the synopsis. Miles Morales returns for the next chapter of Spider-Verse saga, an epic adventure that will transport Brooklyn's full-time friendly neighborhood Spider-Man across the multiverse to join forces with Gwen Stacy and a new team of Spider-People to face off with the villain more powerful than anything they have ever encountered. Sounds epic, edited by Joaquim Dos Santos, Justin K. Thompson, and Kemp Powers. I cannot wait for this film. I'm just really anticipating this film. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, so of course I'm going to enjoy and hopefully enjoy this film and love it. Now, number 4, I'm going to get a lot of hate for this. I'm really sorry. Number 4 is Uncharted. Uncharted, I absolutely cannot wait to see. Great cast. Tom Holland, Mark Wahlberg, and Antonio Banderas. And directed by Ruben Fleischer, who has directed Venom, Zombieland, Zombieland Double Tap, Gangster Squad, and 30 Minutes or Less. 30 Minutes or Less. I cannot wait for Uncharted. I love Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg. I think they're fantastic actors, so I do have hope for this film. Next month, I can finally see this movie, and I cannot wait for it. Have I played the video games? No. Have I liked the trailers? Absolutely. I just cannot wait to see what this film can do for the franchise, for the video games. I think it can be a fantastic movie. Number 3 is Lightyear. Now, Lightyear, I absolutely cannot wait for. Great cast, Chris Pratt, and I know Taika Waititi is going to be in that, but we don't know who's going to play. Directed by Angus MacLane, who's directed a lot of Toy Story made shorts, like Toy Story Toons, Small Fry and Burn-E, and then Toy Story Terror. So that was like a made-for-TV movie. So the synopsis is it's a definitive origin story of Buzz Lightyear, the hero who inspires the toy, introducing the legendary Space Ranger who will win generations of fans. Cannot wait for Lightyear. I'm a huge Toy Story fan. I grew up with Toy Story, so of course I was going to put Lightyear on the list. I just cannot wait to see what this film can do. I love Pixar, and I have hope that this film can be fantastic, which I think it can. Number 2, it's Creed 3. I don't think people have actually know that this film is coming out this year. Well, it is. It has a great cast: Michael B. Jordan, Tessa Thompson, Felicia Rashad, and Jonathan Majors, who's going to be like the villain of the film, and first-time director Michael B. Jordan. I can't wait for Creed 3. This is going to be a film that does not have Sylvester Stallone, which I'm like, don't really understandable. I think it's Michael B. Jordan's time to shine in his own film. And Creed 3, I just cannot wait. I think it's coming out in November, I'm pretty sure. And of course, I cannot wait for this film. Sounds interesting. Sounds like a film that I'm going to love. Of course, I love both of the Creed movies and the Rocky films. I love boxing films, so I do have hope that this film could be a great film. And I just cannot wait. But my number 1, of course, is Batman. Whoever doesn't have Batman is number 1. Come on. Well, it depends if you're actually a fan of superhero films. The Batman I absolutely cannot wait for. Has a great cast: Robert Pattinson, Zoe Kravitz, Paul Dano, Jeffrey Wright, John Turturro, Peter Skarsgård, Andy Serkis, Colin Farrell, Barry Keogh, and directed by Matt Reeves, who has of course directed Dawn for the Planet of the Apes, War for the Planet of the Apes, and Cloverfield. And the synopsis is: in its second year of fighting crime, Batman uncovers cooperation in Gotham City that connects to his own family, while facing the serial killer known as the Riddler. I cannot wait for the Batman. This sounds like something I'm gonna love the hell out of. And thank you, I can actually see it in theaters. I actually had a slight feeling that it's gonna be R-rated, but it's not, which I just cannot wait to see this film. But yeah, that is my list. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel, be a big help. Thank you for watching. Take care. Peace.